Fam, I want to tell you right now. I know. We got to wait till tomorrow, though. But Kelly's name is still dangling through something. I'm not sure what. But I got to tell you right now, and I just want to make this perfectly clear. Jump on me all you want to. I probably ain't going to say nothing. But I do not want. I'm glad. I am so grateful that Trent Baalke is now driving down the highway on his way back home to tell his wife that, yes, we're moving. But, yeah, we're moving to Denver, Colorado. But Chip Kelly needs at least another year to build this team. I really think it's outrageous that they just fire him without a little more time. I know he calls the same plays every time and everything, all that there. But we've seen a few things today that if he's going to open up the playbook, it could be next year when he has a team that actually knows what to do and more capabilities and a few playmakers that look like receivers. All right, Jeremy Curley's out there making circus catches. He's the best thing we had going. But see, that's not enough to win a team. Carlos Hyde is sitting up hurt. We probably need another running back to actually complement him, as DeJuan Harris will no longer be on this team. You can see Chip put him on the bench. Chip told him after he came back with that fumble, I think Chip told him to go take a shower, and that's it for you. So we got issues that need addressing with better personnel and a whole new infrastructure on that team. But anyway, let's see what you got going on as the season's over mercifully. Where am I going first? Bill, you had a theory a minute ago about what you think ought to be done next. Share that with us.
Well, what we should do, if we're going to try to get rid of Chip, we need to put him as an offensive coordinator. If we don't get a Harbaugh, then we can get somebody like Mike Holmgren or some veteran coach. Because I understood if you learn the history of Chip Kelly in Oregon, before he went to the national championship, he was struggling like this in Oregon before he was successful. Know his history. I tell you guys, they brought a veteran guy in to teach him some things. Okay, college is different than the pros. All right, and they need to get him in. And if it's not Harbaugh, it could be Holmgren or Shanahan or somebody as a head coach. But they need to keep Chip to learn, because I guarantee you, if it don't pan out and we have to fire a coach and put Chip back as head coach, we're going to have a Super Bowl in 2 or 3 years. If we keep our stuff together and just build on our unsuccessful season.
What are you gonna do about defense?
Defense, well, like I said, I think our draft picks should be put on defense. We should put our draft picks on defense because there's going to be wide receivers open, and if we're going to pick a quarterback up, Deshaun Watson, he's actually, I do believe he's a good quarterback. I can believe he is. But I don't think he's going to be available because I think Cleveland's going to pick him up.
You think that's Cleveland's quarterback? They pick him up at number 10 or number 9? I think they're
going to pick him up at number 1. Cleveland Browns gets the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah, I know, but I mean they can also have the number 9 pick from what I remember last time I looked. They got 2 first-round picks.
They're going to grab a quarterback. They're going to grab Deshaun Watson. He's going to Cleveland.
They could be. Hugh Jackson does like the guys who can run. You could be right, but I think there's better guys that run, though, Bill. You don't think Pat Mahomes or even Trubisky, who runs well and has got better accuracy than Deshaun, you don't have any faith in that, huh?
I like Deshaun Watson, man. It's just something about him, man. It's just him and Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a freshman, so you ain't going to get him for another 4 years. So you know what?
Everybody knows.
You got to look at getting Deshaun Watson, unless you want to wait 4 years to even get a good quarterback. And if that's the case, you might have to build on the defense because it takes a while, and then there's going to be some wide receivers in the offense, so free agency. So,
Bill?
I'm looking, we could probably grab a running back, maybe another one for a backup for Hyde in the second round.
There's a lot of needs.
But,
Bill, I need to stop you there because we got a lot of folks running in. So, Bill, let me say goodbye. Let me see you. I'll contact you probably just a little bit, okay?
All right, well, you hit me up, and y'all have a happy new year.
Yeah.
Hold your head up. Things will get better.
Thanks,
Talk
Bill.
to you later, Ronbo.
Hey, thanks, Bill. Happy New Year, buddy. Yeah, Bill. Let me go to Sean. Sean.
Yes, sir.
Sean,
Yes, sir.
your collection and final analysis on the 2017, the 20, are we? Is this is the 2016 season? Lord have mercy. What was that?
So, you know what? I say first off, I want to congratulate everybody for
Sean? Because I know what Sean was getting ready to say. For enduring the 2016 season, as you deserve to be rewarded for having put up with this entire season and still watched. Sean? Did we lose Sean? Something happened to his Wi-Fi, maybe. All right, Sean, we'll come on back, Sean, if we get a chance.
Hello?
Here. Oh, there you are. Hey, Sean, yeah. Now we hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody for not having to deal with Trent Baalke in the future, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Something that we've all been hoping for the last, I don't know, 4, 5 years, something like that.
At least.
Congratulations to everybody on that one.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah. Whew, man, that was rough.
So, but you know what? We'll see what happens with Chip Kelly. You know, I mean, it can go either way.
They haven't said anything yet. And I thought that was a done deal yesterday. I thought it was a package deal. Sean, though, I want to ask you something. What is up with telling our people, everybody on this team, what is with communicating through the media 24 to 48 hours before they make these moves on people? How low class is that?
That's Jed. Jed's being a bitch.
Yeah, that's starting to bother me. Why don't you just contact these people before going to the media first? What do you think the thinking is behind that? Why is that necessary?
You know, to be honest with you, the only thing that I can think of is that Jed York's a pussy. You know, he's when it comes to being able to look. When a man and man's having a conversation, that conversation should stay between two men. It shouldn't be leaked all over. It shouldn't be telling your side piece with pillow talk. None of that. When two men are having a conversation, the conversation will stay with the two men.
Mm-hmm.
Jed York ain't a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, straight up. He's not a man.
You should be happy that he's gone now. See, you people
bottom line, man. You
never happy.
Haven't calling people. And you know, that really annoys me. Every time you hear these little drops, you know where it came from. And then we get these, and Chip got pissed off, from what I understand, and called his ass last night. And I understand that conversation got pretty hot. So, you know, for that reason, Kelly's probably gone. But, I mean, you know, that's just chicken shit. Don't be media people before you get ready to let them go. That sucks. So, you know. Anyway.
You know, but at least we know this. At least we know this. When it comes to this year's draft, at least we know that no matter what, we're going to have to get it right. It seems like Trent Baalke was just randomly picking shit, didn't really know what he was doing. But at least this year, there's going to be some strategy behind it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
And we don't have to worry about team ACL and all that shit. So
well,
we'll see what happens, man. I'm actually excited. You know that Trent's gone, and we'll see what happens now. Depending on which GM that they bring in. If they go for just the GM, I doubt he's going to want Chip for the simple fact that, you know, we're going to have to bring in some defensive players through free agency, and how many guys on defense are going to want to play in Chip Kelly's system, you know?
You're right.
So,
you're right. Unless Gamble stays, Kelly is gone. See, but I feel bad for him because he didn't have a chance. But the thing is, you're right. And you don't want to tell any possible GM, okay, but can you work with Chip Kelly? And the guy's going to immediately say no. And that means you lose Kelly and you lose Cap. So that means that's why I'm concerned about the first-round draft pick. Does that mean now you're going to draft a quarterback in the first round?
Unless they make, like I say, gamble just the GM. Look, if they don't get rid of both, it's going to be a fucking revolving door. It's going to be fire GM, fire head coach, fire GM, fire head coach. If they get, you know, they might as well just go ahead and get rid of Chip too, in my opinion. I mean, did Chip have what he did he have the roster that he probably needed to get it done? Probably not. But if you're going to get rid of Trent, get rid of Chip, just so you're not playing this fucking musical chairs thing between GM and head coach every other year.
There you go. All right, John.
That's my opinion.
And it's a solid one. As I say, I know that's the reality of the situation. Sean, thanks for calling and giving us some, man. Let me talk to you later,
Yes,
okay? All right. Have a good night and
Yes,
Happy
sir.
New Year. Amos.
Yo,
Amos, share with us
what's
the
going on?
misery of 2016. What are you thinking?
Hey man, the gift happened, but the gift ain't over, man.
The
We
gift.
got the gift of getting rid of Trent Baalke,
Oh,
but
yeah.
now we need a bigger gift. We need a bigger gift. We need a GM that's going to make things right.
Gee,
You
if
get
it's a
what I'm
real
saying?
G.
And
Yes.
I'm sorry to say, you get what I'm saying? I was kind of happy that we had got Chip Kelly, and I thought we was gonna fucking light shit up and bring up the burn up the scoreboard and all that stuff. But to me, I don't sense any fire out of Chip Kelly, man. He's too laid back for me. You get what I'm saying? You can't be a laid back coaching the you get what I'm saying, in NFC North West team. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Because you got all these type of guys that you got a team, and then and you're not digging in their ass when they do something bad. You just sit there on the sideline and shit. You get what I'm saying? I hate that.
I agree. Amos, though, did you ever wonder at any point, though, did Chip look like he was a defeated man? I mean, he had already said we're not a throwing team and things like that. Could that have had a lot to do with Chip's attitude? I mean, he knew that they were limited to be able to play only a certain kind of football, and that's what he gave you. So I don't know. Laid back, and last year was too intense, and he pissed off people. So I think he was trying to come somewhere in between.
Yeah, but Ronbo, like, if you're gonna tell reporters you happy with Trent Baalke, you're gonna sit there and really say you happy with Trent Baalke. That means you fucking happy with the players you got, man. You got at a certain point you got to be real. You got to throw something out there.
Good
You know
point.
what I'm saying?
Good point. Good point. I agree.
You sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm happy with Trent Baalke. I'm this and that," and then we getting our ass kicked, and you just stand on the sideline with a smirk on your face. You're not mad. That means you're not even into the game. No competitive fire. You get what I'm saying? That's what I need.
Yeah.
Really, that's what 49ers need right now. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
And there's some GMs out there. There's some some people that's part of legacy, that's part of like old legacies that's out there. It's up to Jed York. He's not done. We got rid of Baalke, but he's still not done yet. We're not happy yet.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he can go ahead and bring in the wrong guy, and then we back to square one.
Speaking of what, Amos, who do you think he's going to bring in? I mean, you got any idea as to who Jed's going to be bringing in? This is the thing that blows my mind. I had to think about the Shanahans, but I can't imagine otherwise.
I like Shanahan, and I also like Ezekiel Wolf. He's part of the Wolf tree.
Mm-hmm.
The Wolf tree is the GMs that's at Seattle, the GMs that's at I guess Green Bay, the GMs that's at I forgot the other three teams, right? And they built it came off of Ron Wolf, tree, and his son is Ezekiel Wolf, and we can probably get him and have him, start from scratch.
As a head coach?
No. As a GM.
As a GM.
As a head coach.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the head coach. I love Shanahan. He got that high power offense. He's just like how we want the 49ers to do.
Yeah, but you know what?
I'm saying run hard.
That's Shanahan's going to be a package. He's going to be a package deal, Amos. If Shanahan comes, it's going to come as his dad and him. You're talking about Kyle. So yeah, I don't. That's.
It could be. I'm happy with these two combinations.
Yeah.
Shanahan with his dad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
GM and head coach.
All right.
Then I'm happy with Ezekiel Wolf, and make the offensive coordinator Patriot.
All right, Amos, I gotta go. And Amos, listen. I tell you what. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow after the Black Monday announcement is made.
All
So
right.
come on back tomorrow, will you? And Amos, Happy New Year between now and then. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, bro.
Happy New Year from Jack.
All right. Oh, you got Jack.
Happy New Year,
Let's
Jack.
get Jack. He's getting late in England.
Jack is in the building. What's up, Trez? How you doing?
Hey,
Yo,
I'm
Happy
on.
New Year,
Listen.
man.
Yeah, man, it's going down
What's
over
up,
here.
man?
Listen,
Happy New Year's,
what
guys.
is going on, man? I cannot believe it.
Happy
This
New
is
Year
so
to everybody.
ridiculous.
Yo,
Rombo, this is so
I just,
ridiculous. And,
Gavin
I
Kubiak
mean,
just
what the hell is he
retired.
doing on the sidelines over there
Jack
and
is
not
up.
going for over one trick play? You need more than one trick play, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying?
True, I agree.
He got nothing to lose. That was great what he did on
Guys,
special
listen.
teams and drove it down the field. On 4th and 5, 4th and 4, you got to go for those, baby. You got to, go for 2 games now that Cleveland won, Wow, don't
See-
get me started on this.
See,
Carlos Hyde stuff,
no,
everybody.
Jack. See, that's the thing. He has so much to offer. He was a number of times. Chip made it seem as if he didn't have the right personnel to do what he thinks he likes to do. So this is why I just don't. Man, he's leaving though. I got a feeling because just like Sean just pointed out, no GM's going to want to come in. My feeling is there is no GM in the league that's going to want to come in and take both Chip Kelly and Colin Kaepernick. Nobody wants that.
Yo,
And that's why.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Ronbo,
Are you kidding me right now, Rombo? I gotta tell you, are you kidding me, Rombo?
I'm serious.
Are you
I
kidding
can't
me? Oh
imagine
my
it.
God.
No, Jack. Let me just finish what I want to say on that. The fact is, you and I both know that they're a good combination. Probably could get a lot better, but the GMs around the league and everybody keeps saying Chip Kelly's not meant for the NFL and Colin Kaepernick is not. It's the way it is. That's the way everybody thinks. Cap and Chip needed to get it done. They went 1-9 together, or was it 1-10? That sends the wrong message to those people who believe that. That's why no GM's going to come in with that. He's going to think those two are part of the problem, and I want them gone, or else I'm not coming.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But listen, if you have a Brandon Marshall sitting on the sideline,
Sure.
you got a Kels on the tight end spot,
Mm-hmm.
you got a number 1 running back that's not injury prone, and you got an O-line that's going to protect, and you're gelling together.
That's a lot.
Then,
That's a lot of stuff, though.
That's a lot of stuff. But what to your point now, if you're saying to just get Chip and Cap in a spot, let's say the Jets, for instance. Yeah, he goes to the Jets with Kaepernick. You got Brandon Marshall. You got a decent old line and other stuff. That running back Matt Forte, and
No,
there's no telling what would happen.
He's good with good players around him. No, there's no doubt about that. We've seen him. He went all the way to the Super Bowl with an
He's a winning
all-star
coach.
cast. Yeah, and an all-star cast. People, not enough credit is given to Frank Gore and some of the guys and Michael Crabtree. Some of the guys that really made that team click. These guys were badasses. And that defense,
they were.
That defense would not let anybody do a goddamn thing. And that offensive line, they dared you to try to stop them. But we don't have that now. So it's going to take the modern day QB and an offensive coordinator with a lot of imagination, So that's what I'm saying.
You know what? Throughout this season, I was rooting for Cap like Trez was. I was saying, rah and Kaepernick and stuff, and he's a 209 cat. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Sometimes I was looking at him the last few weeks, and sometimes he overdoes it. I don't know if it's his baseball arm or he's just throwing a bullet to a guy he doesn't need to do it. And today I kind of saw a little bit of change, but he still has that thing where he's looking in one direction. Today he kind of looked in one way, but then flinged it the other way. I was like, wow, I was impressed today.
I enjoyed that.
I saw a flash. I did see a slight flash, but then I see other parts of Kaepernick where he can evade some of these attackers, the defenders. But God, the hell with that. Did Jeremy Curley set the fucking tone or what?
Oh, and people try to tell me he's a 4th or 5th string receiver. I don't know. He's not. He's a lot better than that.
That was damn near Odell Beckham Jr. type of shit right there.
Wasn't it?
It wasn't like a one-hand full catch or nothing. He tipped it to himself kind of thing. But the fact that he got it up there, because Cap has that problem as well, is to just launch it over you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And if it was McDonald, it would have been perfect because McDonald's got enough height. Jeremy Curley's what, 5'9"? Oh, but he made that catch.
He needs a Brandon Marshall type of guy, man, where he could just sling it up and that dude could just go up and grab it like Crabtree back when Harbaugh was saying Crabtree has the best hands in the National Football League. But maybe we should bring Harbaugh back. Who knows? Or put him in put him in Balky's spot. Put him as a
Yeah.
GM. Say, listen, York to say, I'm sorry, we fucked
Oh
up.
my
We
God.
fucked up. We fucked up. Why don't you become our GM, yes, and fix this shit up
Oh, that
again,
would
man?
That ain't
be
gonna
nice.
happen, man.
Jack.
Hey, man,
No.
Jack is fucking with all y'all. All
Yeah, no,
right,
and
New
I enjoy
Year's,
it. Jack, listen,
let's all feel good.
we you did a good job. I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it, man. Jack, I gotta
Hey,
go.
whoever,
We gotta say Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
And we are gonna get that ass next year. Okay,
All
I'll see you guys in a few months. All right.
right, buddy. We'll be here all
All right
season
now.
long when you want to jump in, though. Okay.
Have a great year. Have a great year.
You
Talk to you
too.
soon.
Bye, bye,
All
Jack.
right. Peace, Trey.
Hey,
All right, peace.
Tito.
Yo, man, what's up, man?
Hey,
I know it is.
I tell you.
On this, when I got that news that this guy, GM Trent Baalke, is fired, I was jumping up and down. Happy New Year to me and all the Niners family.
Shoot, yeah.
But I'm gonna see until we really hear that Chip Kelly is gone. But remember, right now I just read that Gavin Kubiak just retired
Yeah, I heard about that yesterday.
from Denver.
Possibility, yeah. Health reasons.
Yeah, but he just made it. He just announcement just came out. He just retired. Period.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna get a GM, I really like that guy Wolf from the Green Bay. But Green Bay is gonna do everything they can to keep him to become their GM.
Yeah.
Gonna get a new general manager. He's gonna do his own thing. He's gonna hire his own head coach. Jed York came out and said that he's not gonna come out. You know, he said it to us, the writer, inside writer, whatever it is. I forget his name. That he's not gonna be involved with that GM to hire the new head coach.
Yeah.
And to me, that'd be a beautiful thing for us. We just start. It's gonna start for the whole thing over because we need to start over right now. I mean, I hate to change the offense teams and all that, but
defense,
you know what?
Defense too. That's gone. Start all over from scratch.
Yeah, but when it comes to the defense, what defense? Everybody was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And the defensive corner that we had was a bigger joke. I thought it was going to be something okay, but nah. So I hope that our new GM comes in, get his own head coach, and that man, I'm hoping maybe is Gruden. I would love to have Gruden as a head coach.
Everybody
Jim
would.
Harbaugh is not going to come back with us.
No.
So get that out of your mind right now.
How about Saban?
He's going to stay at Who?
Saban from Alabama.
Hell no.
No, hell no. Come on, I don't want that.
No, I'm just saying
If we're gonna get a good,
there's certain
we're gonna
names
get a good head coach.
Yeah, no, there's certain names that go every year and they get called on, but none of them ever show up.
No.
Gruden's not coming on.
No, we don't want him.
Yeah.
Gruden's let him stay over there.
Yeah, Gruden's not coming on that booth though. He looks so happy in that booth.
Yeah, that's true. But we could just pray. But if we're gonna go to a new GM and a GM, if it comes true, and is either Shanahan. Daddy Shanahan comes up, then his son's going to be a new head coach.
Yeah, and I think that's the direction they're going to.
Yeah, we see, because we don't know. That's the problem with Jed York. Now, ADD was like this. He got people telling him what to do. He thinks, okay, you're the new GM. You take care of business. You tell me just what check to sign to get the players in. That's all he was about.
I wish Jed would do that.
Jed York.
God, I wish he'd do that.
That's what I'm praying to God. But if this new GM, I hope he tells them, if you want me to be the GM, you got to stay out of my business. Let me take care of business here, and I can guarantee you we'll be a winning team.
That's all you got to do.
That's what I'm hoping.
And then if you don't like the job I'm doing, then you tell me to get the hell out and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Well, please understand that is what he should do. He doesn't have the capacity to run a football team. And nothing else. Hire one more guy to go between you and the family. And then he hires a GM. But just stay out of it. Oh my God. Because the plane is going to fly with his name behind it next year. It was Trent this year. They but his name's flying next year if he doesn't do that. So, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was just like Eddie D. Eddie D was one here on the left. There was a guy in the middle because Eddie wanted to fire our greatest coach, Bill Walsh. He wanted to fire him. They say no. That's what I'm talking about. You got Eddie D, you got the middleman, and then you got the regular head coach or whatever. That's what it needs to be done. Jed York got to step aside, let the GM do his job.
Yes. Oh, Tito, let me
And
say,
I'm happy we got the second pick. Yeah, we got the second pick. Yeah.
Tito, listen, I
This
got
was
time
the first.
tomorrow because tomorrow after we hear about the Black Monday announcement, we're gonna come back in here and we're gonna go over that again. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow
All
if you
right.
got time. Okay.
All right, man. You guys take care. My brother, I love your house, man. You got a beautiful 49 to get up in there.
I know everybody. Hey,
Thank-
Trez, a lot of people said that, Trez. Tito,
all right,
happy
man.
New
You guys
Year.
take care.
All right, happy New Year,
Man,
Tito.
that's beautiful.
All right,
All right. Peace,
Thank you,
brothers.
Tito.
all right.
All right, peace. Have a good one.
All right.
Trez, come on in, man. What's on your mind?
Hey, Ronbo, let me say this, man. Hey, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hey, both of them suckers.
They're gone,
Them clowns
man.
is gone,
They're
man.
gone.
Them clowns is gone. And you know, a lot of people, like I say, a lot of people want to bash Jed York. They've been bashing him all year. I was bashing him. I'm gonna keep fucking bashing him until you get it right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give him credit for having some balls to get rid of these clowns together.
Yeah.
So kudos to Jed York, okay? Give him some kudos for having the balls, no matter how you do it. I understand old boy was saying conversations between two men.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But the NFL stands for not for long when you don't produce.
Yeah.
And ain't neither one of them goddamn clowns produce. So, hey, goodbye. Don't care how they did it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Your ass is fired. You're fired. Bottom line, I ain't gotta have no pillow talk or keep it under the pillow just cause I'm fired. Hell, I let the world know your ass is fired.
Yeah.
And Chip Ass, and I said it 1,000 times, need to have been fired because he didn't do a damn thing with what he had. You got to do something.
But
with
Trez,
what
have you
gotta do something.
have you ever dealt with anybody as far as working with them or for them that they had? You hear everybody around the shop or wherever it is whispering, "Ooh, I heard Trez is. Well, I heard he is finished. Yeah, they could call him under." This is the thing I can't understand. I mean, have you ever worked around that kind of situation? See, this is the thing I think is just.
I have.
See, I think that's just.
Yeah.
I think that's so uncalled
It's tacky. It's
Yeah.
tacky. It really is. That everybody else know and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It is tacky, but hey, business is business and bullshit run a marathon.
Yeah.
That's that's my motto. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing shit for me, you ain't making me no money. I don't give a damn who find out. Your ass is fired, and you need to be fired.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
and he is.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, I look at it like this.
Well, Trez,
this is a disaster season.
Yeah.
And heads need to have role for this. And now you heard me say this 1,000 times.
And early in the
Chip
season
did
too. Yeah,
nothing.
I agree.
Yeah, and Chip did nothing. His body language said, "I don't want to be here." So goddamn it, look, you know what? It's better we start over now and get it right than to sit here and have to endure these years and years of BS.
Okay,
so
now,
kudos to them.
Now, from that, Trez, I want to know. Now, we're going to start over to get it right. Who do you start with? Trez, who's your nominee to come in and take over this operation?
You remember who I told you? Tom Coughlin.
Oh,
Top
that's
of
right.
my list.
That's right.
Tom Coughlin is the top of my list.
Tom can't be your GM, though, can he? Are you talking GM or coach? You're talking coach.
Well, either way with Tom Coughlin. I mean, I believe in Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin has been there, knows what it takes, knows how to run a disciplined house. Your house have to be disciplined, man.
Trez,
and we don't have that.
But Trez, this sounds like you mean Tom would take over both operations, a la, there's a few other
No,
guys.
I'm not in favor.
Oh,
I'm not in favor of giving that kind of power.
GM,
no,
okay, so not GM and coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm never in favor of that. No.
All right.
I wasn't in favor when Mike Holmgren had both jobs, and that was his failure.
Yeah,
for having both jobs. It's overwhelming to be both. It
Sure.
is. You can't run both operations. It run you crazy. Yeah. And that's why Chip failed in
Philly.
In Philly. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
all right.
Never in favor of that. Yeah.
All right.
But I love Tom Coughlin either way. If you want to bring Shanahan in here as head coach and bring Tom Coughlin as a GM, I think that's a beautiful relationship. I don't want to see father and son.
Yeah.
You seen what happened with brother and brother, don't you? Brother and brother got fired.
The Ryans. That's cold, man. Cold. I can just see Rob now. What are you firing me for? Because you're related to Rex.
Exactly.
Oh,
So hey,
God.
kudos, hey, and Happy New Year to all the Niners. And we got an early Christmas present in 2017, and Christmas ain't even here for another 11 months.
Nothing to do with the last Christmas, only last week. It's talking next Christmas.
No, ain't nothing to do with the last. This is the whole new year now. So hey,
all right, Trey.
Get rid of them clowns. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Have a good one. I'll
Yeah.
see you on Red and Gold.
Thanks, bro. You will. I tell you what. And after, I'm holding an emergency Black Monday meeting tomorrow live, so we'll come back here because I want everybody's waiting. Are you gonna do it, Jed? And when he's gonna say things, they're all gonna say, "What?" Because Jed, he's the what? He's always at that what factor when he says things.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we'll be getting you in. Okay. All right, Jed.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Have a good one.
All right.
All right. Happy New Year.
All right,
Happy
bro.
New Year, everybody.
All right.
All right.
Is that Carlos? Is it Corliss?
Hello?
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, Carlos. The season ended on us, man.
It's over. I mean, it's been over.
So-
It's over.
Okay. Okay, so Carlos, are you in 757 area code? Okay, never mind.
Oh no, this is Carlos 408.
Okay, so Carlos, go ahead, Carlos, the 408. We'll go back to 757. Hold on, you're next. All right, Carlos, go ahead, man. Give me some feelings on this stuff, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, bye to Chip Kelly. You know, I feel a little bad for him.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have the pieces around him. But you know what? At the same time, you know, if we're gonna start over, you know, might as well do it now. And at the same time, Chip Kelly, he ain't tripping. He's gonna be getting paid from 2-3 teams next year if he gets another job in the NFL. So he ain't tripping. He's laughing to the bank.
Hey, Carlos, is Chip?
Anyways,
Wait a minute, Carlos, is Chip still getting paid from Philadelphia?
yeah, this year he was. I know. I don't know about next year. I
No
know this year
kidding.
he was getting paid from Philly. So imagine next year getting paid from Philly, the Niners, and if somebody even picks him up next year in the NFL. But
Dude,
either way, he said he ain't tripping.
Dude is making mad money as far as that goes. But, you know, he's the kind of guy that wants to get in there and do things. So, yeah, go ahead. I just wondered about that.
Yeah. So anyways, if Chip Kelly's gone, it's almost for sure Cap is gone. And you
Yeah.
know what? It's heartbreaking because Kaepernick, this is the end of an era, man. This is him and I think Ahmad Brooks were the last two guys from that Super Bowl run, man.
Joe Staley.
And they're both gone. So
Joe
Staley. I forgot about Joe.
And Bowman. I've been counting those two. I'm trying to figure out who did I leave out. Bowman, Staley, Kaepernick, Ahmad Brooks. Yeah. I think that's
about
it.
it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it's an end of an era, man. We gotta look forward to the future. And as far as who I think should come in, who knows? Who knows with Jed York? Who the fuck he's thinking of? I think you should bring in a couple of legends, man. Like Trez said, either Tom Coughlin or Mike Holmgren. Bring in Mike Holmgren as GM and Tom Coughlin. Somebody, man. We need somebody with experience. Don't give these guys a shot if they ain't never done it before, you know, because it's a 50-50. You never know.
Not even 50, 70, 30.
Exactly. But as far as the game goes, man, I'm proud of my boys for keeping it in there, man, because it seems like every game we play Seattle, they just fucking dominate. They just throw us around like rag dolls. In this game, we actually stood in there, you know?
Hell yeah.
You got to give us credit. Give Sean Drone credit. Give some of the guys on defense. I think Chris Jones.
Wasn't he?
I mean, the season, yeah, Chris Jones. I think 93. He just came in a couple weeks ago.
No, that's Chris Jones. He came in for Eric Armstead after Eric got put on the IR. And also Curly Curly wanted that game today. I love that dude, man. He's coming back next year. Tell me, people talking about Curly's only a fourth round. He's only a fourth or fifth string quarterback. So you know that's bullshit. That dude can play.
Yeah, he came in for Ellington, man, and you know I had high hopes for Ellington, but he's injury prone, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we bring him back another year, but who knows right now with all this turmoil going on. So yeah, man, I mean, the game went. I couldn't believe it, you know. There was one point where I thought we got this. We got the turnover. We were driving down the field. We made it a 2-point game with that safety. And then all we had to do was stop him one more time to give Uncle Phil a shot.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do it, man. Their backup quarterback, man, he won the game. But you know what? It is what it is.
Trevor Boyd.
We already got second place. We got second place locked up already. So, I mean, just looking forward to next year already, man.
Yeah. It would have been nice if the Browns, if we got to lose and the Browns would have lost, it would have made my day, though, you know? So you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, take over the control
you know what?
of the game.
At the same time, I want to say this. fuck the Oakland Raider fans. You guys' season is done. You guys are done. I've seen all these posts. About Matt McGloin. Oh, there's a reason why we kept Matt McGloin. There's a reason they like Matt McGloin. I kept switching through the games and on the commercial breaks.
Yeah.
I see Matt McGloin. They were down 3 touchdowns, and then Matt McGloin went and hurt his hand.
Yeah.
Started crying like a little bitch, bringing in their third-string quarterback. They're done.
Connor Cook came into
They
that.
ain't even going to win their playoff game. They're gone.
Hey,
So
Connor
as
Cook
bad
came in
as
the
that
game, man.
felt,
Huh?
You know,
Carlos, I haven't seen the game yet. Did Connor Cook come in?
yeah, Matt McGloin, he dropped back to pass, and one of the defenders, when he went to sack him, Matt McGloin was throwing at the same time, and his hand hit the helmet. So he came out, and they were down to their third-string quarterback, man. If their third string went down, their emergency quarterback would have been Crabtree, man. That's how bad it is.
Carlos, we got to wish you a Happy New Year. Listen, I'll tell you what, tomorrow, going to have a special program live again after Black Monday. After Jed York, we'll be back tomorrow, okay?
All right, Ronbo, all right.
Thanks.
I just want to say, all the 49er faithful, it don't matter 0-16 or whatever, man. 49er faithful, stand up. Woo!
Have a great... I like this guy. Carlos, have a good day, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right,
Thanks,
guys.
bro. Happy New Year. 757. Come on in, 757.
Hey, how you doing? This is 40 Acres in a Pool, your Instagram buddy here. What's going on?
What's up, dude? All right, man. Just sitting there being glad this misery is over. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, this peeping everything in this society. I mean, you know, just looking at the 49ers this year, like, this definitely was a crazy season. And I definitely feel bad for Chip Kelly because I feel like he definitely got a raw deal. I mean, considering that, you know, when you look at the receiver talent, you know, it's not even, I don't even know if that's college level material outside of Kirby. Like, Troy Smith, I mean, a lot of people not talking about him in regards to, you know, getting rid of Trent Baalke or Chip Kelly. I mean, Troy Smith has been a horrible signing. He's probably top 3 in the league. Nobody's talking about that. I mean, what has he contributed to the team?
Nothing.
Like, he's supposed to be a number 1. I don't even think he's a number 3 at this point.
He didn't.
So you got to look at that aspect as to what are you going to do to get rid of him. And another thing is, I really wanted to see what was the kid that went down in preseason who tore his ACL, the receiver from the Canadian League.
Yeah, Rogers.
Right.
Yeah, I want to see him badly too.
Right, because he was the big target receiver that I feel like would have came in and contributed. But I just feel like Chip Kelly got a raw deal. Like, you know, you heard a lot of his offense was fast and things. I actually seen a lot of good things for Chip Kelly. I just felt like he got a raw deal because of Trent Baalke's inconsistencies to where you ran Harbaugh off. Even though I loved Harbaugh, I don't feel like he can win the big game, but that's another scenario. Adam Gase, we could have had him. He's the one, the report came out today. Trent Baalke missed that deal. So I think Jed York had to get Trent Baalke out of his head because Jed York wanted to move on certain scenarios, but he trusted Trent Baalke because of his loyalty and being there since 2005. And I think in the result of that, Trent Baalke has been the reason why the 49ers haven't been where they're at. Because if you look at all the inconsistencies, as far as offensively, defensively, draft picks or whatever, it all points to Trent Baalke. Look how many draft pick misses we missed. Look how many free agent picks we missed. Like, I was clamoring for us to pick Dak Prescott in the draft. I said to my homeboy, I said, yo, Dak Prescott is a Chip Kelly quarterback. We sat back and didn't draft the quarterback. I mean, we drafted Driscoll. Like, Trent Baalke just had too much control of the team to where he manipulated his own fate in the end. And that's the demise of the 49ers. So hopefully we can see something. I do like, you know, if it was up to me, I don't want to go with anybody that's already in the league. I want to go with somebody that knows the 49er way. But then I understand the outside influence. Like I like I believe his name is what's the guy on ESPN?
ESPN.
Lou Riddick.
Oh,
Louis
yeah.
Riddick.
Oh, Louis Riddick. I saw his name earlier. Yeah.
I like his mind. I like what he brings to the table. I feel like he knows how to set the table. He would be an excellent hire as far as he knows how to employ a system. See, everybody wants to bring Ron Wolf or Shanahan. I don't really want those guys. Like, Coughlin, 70 years old. Like, how long is he really going to be there? Like, by the time we get this thing started, he won't even be there. Like, when you look at the 49ers since 1980, we're on a 9-year average to where we go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we 3 years removed?
Mm-hmm.
This right here is the critical point to bringing the GM and head coach to start that, because this run right here is going to put us in the Super Bowl, because that's what we average, the best of the league.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my opinion, I would look, like I said, I like Lou Riddick. I would even talk to Steve Young. Real talk.
See, I was getting ready to bring his name up next too, as well. Yeah, and listen.
Why not talk to Steve?
I really would love to see that, because the man he shows you his brilliance in the booth, doesn't he? He points out things that are going wrong on the field, and you buy his. Oh, right. That's so true. Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
And he's a 49er legend that knows what a 49er is.
Yes.
Like, when you look at the Patriots, they stole our formula. When they came to Candlestick, when they came to Levi this year, they were praising us because they embellished the fact that what we did was an influence on Brady and Belichick.
Yeah.
See, you got to understand, we ran the whole NFL, the NFC West, for like 20 years straight.
Cowboys built their team because of the 49ers. They built their team to try to beat. Yes, exactly. I know.
So to me, you got to go with somebody that knows the 49er way. And another wild card, I don't know your opinion on this. I hear a lot of names being thrown. What about Les Miles?
Okay.
The head coach.
Interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens anyway. Jed may even announce something tomorrow to shock everybody. But you know what? We got to go. You know what, family? I think I know your social name, media name. But what is your name?
My name is Ray.
Ray. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yo, Ray. All right, man. Ray, I'm going to be back to continue this because I'm waiting for what Jed has to say tomorrow. And I'm going to come back and see what everybody feels tomorrow as well. So I hope you got time tomorrow, Ray. And
yeah, I'm going to check in on it later. I'm going to call back again.
All right, because I love your input, bro. All right, Ray. Talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Emilio.
Yeah.
Emilio. Share with us, Emilio. You're in a. Emilio, where you at? You're facing a wind. You got a lot of noise.
I'm in a car. I went to the game today.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe you can roll the window up a little bit.
No, I got the window up. Ain't no window. My windows are rolled up.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi. Anyway, Mina, what do you think, man? How'd you enjoy that game then, since you was out there?
It was cool. Like I said, I got my tickets last minute. Shit, I was just wanting to go to the game. I didn't even care win or lose. I was just trying to go out there.
Good, man. You got a good game though, because you know what? The 49ers, they could have won that.
Well, no, man, we should have won. Shouldn't have won today. I didn't even care. I just went out there just for the environment. I didn't even care.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to win, but it was at the point where it don't even matter if we won the game or not. It didn't matter.
Oh, yeah, it's game 16.
As soon as Seahawks knew that it didn't matter what they did, they just took Russell Wilson out just for him to not get hurt. Because I said they're not going to get that first round bye anyway. So
yep.
To them, it was just a garbage game anyway. So I was shocked when he played anyways, when he started.
I know. And Boykin came in and looked just like Wilson. So really, there was no difference. I mean, he's throwing off of one leg and running down the side of the field.
Well, that's when they started playing a little better after Boykin came in the game. They played a little better after that.
Yeah, So but I did want to beat the Hawks. I just wanted to beat them one time so we don't have to hear it. Going at the end, especially the last game of the season, would have been awesome. Shit.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great. I'm at the stadium. You already got Seahawks chanting. I'm like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah.
Like, shit.
shit.
Because I say
Funny,
they came up with 10 wins. I wanted to keep them below double-digit wins this year. Damn it. So, that was my thing.
Nah, hey, I was hoping for the same thing. I mean, shit, at one point, we got a shot to at least try to win the game or go to overtime. One of the two, I mean, shit, ended in overtime. But, hey, it is what it is at this point. I mean, the only good thing, like I said, Trent is gone. And like I said, it just depends what they're going to do with Chip. Supposedly he's gone, but, don't really know.
Yeah, well,
I keep hearing people want the Shanahan duo.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I don't know. It all depends because, like I said, and then I hear the 49ers might still want, what's his name, Garoppolo. But,
okay, is that rumor getting stronger? Because I can't imagine the 49ers
getting. It actually is.
Wow.
It is because I heard they really they're trying to get. Well, supposed to get a little. Something came out the other day too. Talking about they're going to really try to get Garoppolo.
Because that means if they're going after Garoppolo. Go ahead.
But I heard it's a little pricey. I heard that they want like a #1 draft pick for it. #1 and something else for it.
First and fourth round.
For Garoppolo, I'm like, that's okay. Well, yeah, see, that's a little expensive.
Yeah.
First and the fourth round for Garoppolo.
Yeah, and also
it's not worth it.
But here's what happened to that. My theory on that is, if they were to get Garoppolo with all that, that means they could be ensured they're going to bring Josh McDaniel over with him, because that's the force behind Garoppolo anyway. So that would have to be the thinking. But I don't know who the G. Does that mean Steve Young will be the GM? Some of these things have to be laid in place.
Oh, see, someone I kind of don't like that with Steve Young. I'm like, man, he's just like John Gruden. He don't want to leave that booth. Why? He has no real reason to leave. Why am I going to leave I'm a Hall of Famer. I did what I did already. I got my ring. What is the point of me coaching? I mean, it's GM. It's a possibility, but I just don't see it. He's just more comfortable in the booth, just like John Gruden. What do you need to leave the booth for? You're comfortable.
Yeah, I know.
It's
just like
I heard somebody trying to throw at Jerry. I'm like, Jerry, no, Jerry. I like Jerry. Big Jerry fan, but Jerry's just a drunk. I'm sorry.
I know.
He's just a drunk. That man only does is drink, so I wouldn't even see that one.
Yeah.
The only best opportunity you would even have, if anybody, would be Joe. If anybody, if you're gonna really bring somebody in.
Emilio, your signal's really breaking up, Emilio. I'm going to be back tomorrow, so I'm going to see you tomorrow. Can we do that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What time are you supposed to be doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, we're waiting for Jed York to make his message, and then maybe about a half an hour, an hour after that, I get right in here. So. Because Jed York is the man with a plan everybody's waiting for. So, yeah. All right. All right, Emilio. Meantime, Happy New Year, bro.
You too, man.
All right. Give me 469. Area code is 469, and it seems that you're here from Grand Prairie, Texas. Texan.
Yeah, what's going on, man? This is Mr. 49er, Devon.
Ah, Devon, what's up, man?
Hey, I was out rolling. I'm going to drop off some food to my relatives. They couldn't get to my house because I was cooking a whole lot this weekend.
Yeah, I know. I saw that display. That was pretty impressive.
I just want to say a few things. First of all, I'm a 49er faithful. So whoever they have as head coach, I'm gonna be behind him even if I don't like him. But I never was a Chip Kelly fan.
Yeah.
And although I hate change, and I know this is gonna knock us back a year or two, I don't want to keep him, but I don't want a new coach either.
See, that's
I'm one of them ones that's in the middle.
Devon, you know what you remind me of saying that? Everybody wants to go to heaven, but they don't want to die.
There it is. That's it right there. And see, I have a problem with it starting with management. And by getting rid of Trent and Chip and starting fresh, starting new, it's just like a new year. We all have a New Year's resolution. You hear that all the time. It's a new me and all that. 2017, we're going to make changes. Well, the 49ers are making change.
Huge.
And we have to do something different because we're on a downward spiral and we're looking terrible as a team, as an ownership, as a franchise. We're not doing what we're supposed to do for loyal, faithful fans like us who call on the radio shows, who are all into the newspapers, the articles, all the TV shows, everything. We're 49er faithful. We need management and coaches that like that. I need somebody to be all in with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need somebody halfway in with a system that ain't quite working with the players. I don't think Chip Kelly's system worked with the players. I think we had good ones that did, but that offense was too fast for an average defense. We needed a strong defense to build it up. I just don't think this was the right fit for him here. I just never was a believer in it.
That's a good point, though. Defense wasn't capable of keeping up with it. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to have a real.
And besides for you got to have a real defense. And besides for the injuries, well, we were killed on injuries this year, but that's part of football. There's injuries every year.
And every team goes through it.
So I was listening to what you were saying about the GMs and the coaching staff. Somebody need to go over there and talk to Mr. Ken Norton and steal him from the Raiders. He could come back and give us a little bit of stability as like a defensive coordinator. And I want somebody that's been in the 49ers, tree some form of time in their life. I want to pull up some of them old roots. I heard him say Steve Young and Shanahan. When Shanahan was here when we was winning. Before Shanahan became a head coach, he was in with the 49ers all them years.
That's right.
So see that's part of the 49er tree, and I like that Steve Young thing. The dude is smart.
Oh yeah.
He knows football, and he's invested in us by being a 49er faithful and ex-quarterback that won Super Bowl for us. So he knows what it takes, kind of like what John Elway is doing for Denver. We need somebody to come in and do that for us.
Ooh, good example. Good example.
Yeah.
Elway.
So that's why I say bring in somebody that's invested into it. Go get some of them old players that like they got Tom Rathman on there. This dude is into the 49ers to the core of his soul. That's the kind of people I want on our side.
And you know what? You bring up Tom Rathman. I bet you he endures all this change. I bet you he continues to be the running back coach too. Jed or somebody will stick and say, listen, Tom Rathman, everything is fine, but Tom Rathman is untouchable. And he stays right where he is. Yeah.
That's why I kind of had a problem with. I like Jim Tomsula a whole lot. I just didn't think he was a head coach. And he was in one of the ones that was vested in the 49ers. He was a 49er through and through, but he wasn't a head coach.
Yeah.
Bad decisions, just trying to let egos get in the way with Trent Baalke and Harbaugh having a pissing contest.
Daily.
And we're the ones who lose it.
Yeah, that's true. And you know about that rift between Eddie D and Bill Walsh way back. I mean, at least they had the maturity and mentality to let that not overwhelm the team for losing. That's the thing that you can't get with certain people. And Trent Baalke is one of those kind of guys. It's either his way or the highway, and there's no place for that, especially with the 49ers. So you're right.
Well, you remember they had that guy that was a buffer in between them.
And that's what they need now.
I think that is a great idea.
Yeah.
Whoever that guy was that was in between them two, that he went and told the coach something, and the coach told him, and then he went back and told the owner. And so whenever there was real big tension and egos and pissing contests, there was always somebody with an even-keeled mind that we need to keep us going in the direction of winning. We need to get back to the old tradition of us being a proud franchise, not going home in the playoffs. This 2-14 stuff is not us.
I know, and nobody wants to see it. And we went from 5 to 2 wins. Oh, that's scary. 2 years in a row of that kind of misery. Something had to happen. And Jed's on his last leg too. I think the family's going to remove Jed and get. Oh God, what is that guy's name? Carmen Policy. Carmen Policy is the guy you're talking about.
Man.
We need another Carmen Policy now, and that would make a lot of difference because Jed doesn't know what he's doing. So you're right. That's what they need now. Yeah. So.
And that's why I was saying some of the old players that are coaching somewhere else. I just use Ken Norton as an example. I'm not sure if he's ready to run the whole defense. Is he doing just the linebackers over at Oakland? I don't know. I don't like Oakland. I don't watch them enough to like them. I like them when they lose.
Yeah, same here. So I'm gonna watch them later. Devon, let me wish you a happy New Year and let you know that tomorrow we'll be back because we're waiting for the annual State of the Empire address from Jed York, and we're gonna convene again tomorrow. So I hope you got time to join us.
All right, I will, man.
All right, Devon. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Ronbo.
Thank you, man. Happy New Year to you.
All right, bye, bro.
All right. Let's get Rich in here. Rich. Hello, Rich. Richie Rich.
Ronbo, what's going on?
Rich, we're just leaving off from the other day, man. We're still the same old team. We still don't have any other wins. We're at
Yes, sir. But at least we're making changes. Trent is gone, and I'm happy.
yeah, that's a good thing.
Trent is gone, and it's a good thing.
Yes, a wonderful thing. Now, hopefully next year we can say, finally, look at this. We got results. Trent out of the way. We are rolling. Because, Rich, honestly, if we don't win 8 games next year, I'm gonna be really upset. I want nothing worse than 8-8.
I'm on the same page.
And if we get 9-7, I'm
on the same
gonna be
page.
besides myself. But 8-8 is just, please. We've had enough misery.
Yeah, you just called me. You didn't hear me tell you I was taking Jordan the food?
Yeah. Is that Devon? Hello? Who is that? Is that Devon? Does Devon have us on? I think he's talking to somebody else.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's bringing somebody food. All right, go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to go over the GM aspect, man. I'm shooting for Scott Pioli, man. Bring in Scott Pioli. Let Steve Young run football operations.
Oh, there's an idea.
And Scott's really good friends with Shia. So maybe Kyle Shanahan. So hopefully Kyle will follow him into Niner Nation.
Rich, you know what though on Kyle? I got an idea that Kyle's going to end up in Denver. But I just see that.
I've got that same feeling too.
Yeah.
But
maybe not.
Oh man, but the thing is, I mean, with the draft pick that we have and the cap salary we have, I mean the Denver doesn't have a very good solid cap salary.
Yeah, I know. We're attractive in that way.
More options coming to the Niners.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I just wonder if Kyle thinks that way.
What I mean? He could build the legacy down over here and getting somebody in football operations like you guys are stating to kind of meteor Jed from coming in here and screwing things up
and getting in the way. Yes.
Yeah. Getting in the way, and then maybe even on. You know what I was thinking? This is a long shot though. On defense, in some part of the defensive side of the ball, maybe even bring back what was the coach that we had before, the guy that took over for Nolan.
Michael Singletary.
Bring in Mike, man.
Yeah.
He's got Niner roots, brother.
And
he's got Niner roots.
When it comes to getting respect, Singletary demands respect. All those little weak-ass arm tackles we've been watching, stuff like that won't work with Singletary. I've loved that idea. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little, bring him in, let him work on the fundamentals. Because, how are we going to build, bro? What are we going to do to build? I mean, we don't even know who's going to be the coach. We don't know what kind of strategy they're going to bring in and stuff. So we got to focus on the players we have now.
We're like orphans.
Everybody that's on injury reserve.
Yeah,
we're like orphans. Yeah, correct.
I'm real worried about this. I don't know, Rich. I can't imagine. That's why I can't wait to see what Jed has to say tomorrow. And I hope it's something we can all say, well, okay, looks like he's got some direction. Okay, Jed, we're behind you. Because if he says the wrong thing tomorrow, it's just going to add to the misery. Because we're already delighted by Trent leaving. But if he says the wrong thing tomorrow, it doesn't help anything. That's what I'm worried about. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's kind of, Scott Pioli, he's a football guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody gets along with him in the league.
Yeah.
And I think, again, and also for the draft pick, I just want to pick up a defensive end. That's all I care about.
Is that right?
You know what I mean right now.
How about your nose tackle?
Yes. Nose tackle, too, yes. I have to agree on that. We would need a nose tackle, defensive end, and start building up that defense. But, again, who's out there that we can kind of grab as far as a head coach?
I know. See, that's my thing.
If Kyle ends up going to Denver, I don't see anybody. I like the Tom Coughlin idea.
Yeah.
But I would like a more of a power position because the guy's a genius. I just don't want him traveling everywhere with the team
and getting worn out.
He's up in age.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he'll get worn out and stuff. But I would like him making major decisions in the NFL.
Yeah.
That would be good. I would have to agree with that.
See, because I got a feeling what the 49ers are going to end up doing is they're going to go through some coordinators, and that's what's going to end up happening more than likely. So, anyway. Rich.
Right, most definitely.
Rich,
all right, brother.
All right, Rich. And as I say, tomorrow we'll be back right after Jed York and his State of the Empire address, his yearly thing. So, anyway, Rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate you calling in, buddy. Happy New Year, and hopefully see you tomorrow.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
All right,
Happy
Rich.
New Year, Ronbo. It's
Hey.
all the Nine Nation. Hopefully we can turn this around, brother.
Got to. All right. Night, Rich.
All right. All right. Take it easy. All right, bye.
Nighthawk.
Hey, what's up, Rambo?
Yeah. Nighthawk, what is on your mind today?
Well, my mind is I'm happy Trent is gone.
Okay.
I'm happy he's going.
Yes, indeed.
And I think for the GM, I want to see Steve Young might be a good GM.
True. And Nighthawk, if all else fails, what is your plan B? See, this is the thing. I keep wondering, if we don't get the people we hope we get, what's going to happen? Oh God, what's the worst thing that could happen? I don't know. I've expected the worst and hoping for the best, but there's not a lot of choices that are going to be available to the 49ers because of the fact that we have a lot of problems, and a lot of GMs aren't going to want to come in and clean up a complete mess. Nighthawk, did your mom or dad ever send you out in the backyard or into the garage when it was just a mess and told you to clean that up, and the feeling that you had? You wanted to leave, right? This is what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, Steve Young might, because he's played for the 49ers, and I think he can help them out. I mean, I think he won't mind cleaning it up.
All right, yeah, maybe that's true. Well, I guess we'll see on that. Nighthawk, and what else you want to add?
Well, I was going to say, but I'm just happy that it's going to be a new year. It's going to be a fresh start. That's it.
Yeah, and that's coming from us all. All right, now I can tell you what. As I say, we're going to be back tomorrow. So if you got time, I hope you come back tomorrow. We're going to be after Jed York gets through telling everybody what he's telling them. Okay.
Okay, man.
All right, Nighthawk. Have a great day.
Happy New Year's to you.
Hey, Happy New Year, Nighthawk. It's going to be a better one too.
Yep.
All right, Jamal. Got Jamel standing up. Jamal.
Hello.
Hey, Jamal. Well, Jamal, I know you've got because you've got a lot of emotions and feelings invested in all this that's going on. Jamal, what are you thinking right now?
Just first I'm gonna say Happy New Year to you, Ronbo. We had a new year we made it. That's a blessing that we made it.
True.
We made it
Thank
to the new
you.
year. And with the Trent Baalke thing, I'm not even shocked. I already knew that he was gonna give. I'm just saying that he would get fired. I'm not surprised because he was long overdue because he did more bad than good. So I already knew his time was coming. And then you got to keep in mind the man is 52 years old. So it's like it was long overdue.
Yeah.
And with the Jed York, to me, I think Jed York and the family, I think they're gonna play it safe. I think they get Trent Baalke. It was the first step. It was just more relief. So right now, everybody, since Trent Baalke got fired, everybody's just trying to grab that. He's out of the office. So everybody just right now is just, getting that feel of relief right now. Everybody just getting that feel in. Just relieving and just like, okay, well, he's gone. What a deep breath take. You know what I mean?
Could
like
be.
They really, and I think Jed York. I think the next move is. I think the main focus was the GM and the defensive coordinator. I don't think they're gonna really make any moves like that. I think firing Trent Baalke. And I think next is gonna be. I think Jim. I think they're gonna keep Chip Kelly because you can't really. I mean, even though it's just the hand that he was dealt, you can't really fault him because we really didn't know. We don't know what he's capable of doing. So it's like you really can't fire him when you really sit back and think about it. From a business standpoint, you can't really fire Chip Kelly because he really didn't get his style of play. I mean, he really didn't get the people that he wanted in.
Well,
Those are all like
Jamal, that's more of an ethical standpoint. From a business standpoint, probably not. But I know where you're going with that. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just I just feel like the GM tomorrow. If he mentioned the GM, I think they're gonna say Tom Gamble is gonna be GM, and then we might get a Hail Mary and might hear that like Jim O'Neill out the door. like something like that. But if we don't hear that, I think we just gonna hear that Tom Gamble is the GM. I don't think they really gonna make moves like that.
Could be.
Make really moves. So I just feel like, and with the, I hear people saying about Shanahan, and these other players, but I just feel like we need to stick to the philosophy of the Niners philosophy. I think we bring in other people, then you're changing the philosophy of the Niners.
I know
you're gonna change.
But Jamel, you do realize that Shanahan is from the roots of the 49ers. And in fact,
but we got to keep in mind, he got fired for 3-13 Redskins. He got fired being 3-13.
Yeah, no, he's had some ups and downs for sure. So, maybe.
And overall, and then he's 20 overall in his 20 years. He's 24-40. Chip Kelly is 28-34. So I mean, you can't really. I mean, if you want to go from the stat standpoint, Shanahan is not a good idea.
No, I think
looking for stat.
Are you talking about Mike or Kyle?
No, I'm talking about Mike Shanahan. I'm talking about Mike Shanahan, his dad. I'm saying the Mike Shanahan, he's 24-40.
Yeah, no, Mike Shanahan wasn't. I don't think he's in line for coach. He was going to be in line for general manager, but coach was out of the question. Yeah. I just don't see that happening. But I know where you're coming from on this, and they do like to promote from in-house. So maybe, who knows? Got to wait and see. So.
I just want us to just be competitive and make strategic moves where we can still be competitive and play safe. I just feel like it's you put too much on the line, then you're basically looking at another couple of years like what we're going through right now.
Boy, I tell you.
You know what I mean? So that's why my main focus is I just want to continue to be competitive to where we don't make we don't go
2-14 every year. Yes.
Yeah, right. That's more what I'm thinking about. So,
All right, Jamel, what else you want to add? That
was pretty much pretty much it, because I know
All right.
That was it.
All right, Jamel. As I say, we'll be back tomorrow. Jamel, hey, listen, you guys have a great day, and you be relieved we lost Trent, and the season, its misery has been shot. We're finished. All right, Jamel, Happy New Year.
All right, you too, Ronbo.
Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, Alex. Come on in, Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yay.
Hey, what's going on, my man?
Oh, man.
How's it going?
They finally shot the horse that's been limping for the last 16 weeks. Poor thing. What are you thinking, Alex? 2016 is done. Where we going?
Well, I'm just happy that we got our Christmas, of 2017, early this year. Trent Baalke is gone,
That's what Trez said. Called it Christmas 2017.
That's right. And I was hoping to get another present with the win today, but it was pretty close. I was not disappointed though. I was still okay.
Yeah, it was close. I was pained. Yeah, and it would have been nice. It's the Hawks too, which would have been great. So yeah. Next year, Alex, this may be the last year we lose to those clowns. So next year could be our year with the Hawks. They're getting weaker every year.
Right. Yeah. So I had a little problem hearing you. It was a little static right now. What was the question again?
No. I says this may be our last year losing. This may be our last year losing to the Hawks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they're getting weaker every year, you notice. Even though the Hawks fans are in denial. Yeah. So, next year. Could get them.
Yeah, that's right. It was the last game of Perez losing for the season as well. But we'll see what happens with Chip Kelly. I don't know if he's still staying. I don't know if it's time to fire him or to... I don't know, but I'm just still waiting on that. But I don't want him to go. If he can stay, then he can stay, and we'll see what happens.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah. And if he goes, the Cap's gone pretty much.
Yeah, if Chip goes,
I don't want that to happen.
Probably what's going to happen for sure. Yeah. All right, Alex, you want to add anything else?
Yeah. Well, what's his name was just let go. The Chargers coach was just let go right now.
Oh, really?
And then we
Well, they're getting
have
rid of these guys tonight. They're not even going to wait till tomorrow.
McCoy.
Yeah. He needed to go though. The Chargers have been terrible for how long? Yeah. So that seeing that coming. Alex.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we have a few quarterbacks for the free agency. We should stay away from Garoppolo.
I'm sorry, Alex. I missed that. What?
Yeah.
Alex?
We should stay away from Garoppolo.
Yeah, no, I heard you say you mentioned another quarterback.
Yeah, I mentioned that there's a couple of them on the free agency. Nick Foles, Garoppolo, and what's his name from Vikings?
Yeah.
He's also going to be a free agent.
Yeah, you know what though? Garoppolo's not a free agent. Belichick's asking. Garoppolo's a free agent next year. Belichick is trying to trade him though for draft picks since he knows he's only got one more year to go. So, and Tom Brady is not going to retire in our lifetime. That's just all there is to it. He's going to stay on that diet of his. He's going to continue to exercise. He's going to continue to be the quarterback that he is for the next 50 years. God, he's amazing. But anyway, Alex. Okay, Alex. I'll tell you what. We're going to come back tomorrow, Alex. If you got time, hope you'll join us after we find out what it is that Jed is going to announce.
Sounds good, Ronbo. I can't even hear you. Have a good one, man.
We got a connection. All right, Alex. Bye-bye. All right, let's go to Tanjon.
Hey.
Who might not be using a pair of headphones because there's a very strange feedback.
I am using a pair.
Are you using headphones?
I am using a pair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess
my voice is hoarse right now, so you got to. Me and my daughter just came from the game.
So what'd you think?
Number one, I'm not counting out Kaepernick. First of all, we have way too many Kaepernick jerseys that was there supporting him from a baby on to an old man. So that's number one. I mean, everyone's hoping Cap comes back. That's number one. And that's the real faithfuls. That's the real fans right there that's going to work with that quarterback. And so I think people should leave that quarterback situation alone. We need receivers. We need defensive lines. We need really better defensive linemen. What I want to say about the game is I knew the Seahawks was going to chicken out when it was 3rd and 7. And you decided.
Tanjon, hold on. You got to turn something off. Can you see your computer? I mean your phone. I'm sorry.
I think my car is on. Let me turn my car off. Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I think that got rid of the echo. No, that didn't get rid of the echo.
That's not me then. Because I'm always wearing the headphones, like you say.
No. Sometimes people watch themselves on the screen. So, okay.
No, I'm not on. I'm watching you on the screen, actually.
You say you're watching me on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the problem right there. You got to turn that off. Because that's where the feedback's coming from.
Can you hear me now? I mean, wait a minute. Is it better?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's not it.
Let me see.
Okay, because if you can see me, that means you got to turn that part of your phone off and just use your voice.
I just see a picture.
Yeah, you shouldn't see that. That needs to be turned off. Turn the monitoring part of your thing off. All right. Otherwise, that echo gets. Okay, I guess. I don't know why that's causing. This has never happened before. Last time we talked. Okay, because as I say, I always tell people, don't try to watch yourself. If you can see your phone on your monitor, you can see yourself.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Tanjon, if you can see me, then you're automatically having a problem. You should not be able to see me.
Okay, wait. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can, but if you can see me, that's what's creating the echo. If you can see me, you can see me.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let me see what I'm doing. Okay, talk to somebody else and I'll try to fix this.
You gotta get that. You gotta get me off your monitor, off your phone. And then you can talk, and then we'll not have this. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Who else? Tanjon? You may have to. Can you call me back, Tanjon? But this time, as I say, do not use your phone monitor to see me. You got to call back. Just call back the number and the number only. Okay.
Okay. Got you.
Okay.
All right.
Hang up. Okay. Okay. In the meantime, let me go to 707. 707, what's up? Looks like everything's been killed out. 707, you are from GA. I think you're from Atlanta. Atlanta, GA, 707. Can you hear me?
What's up, man?
Hey, dude. Not much, man. What's going on with you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Ronbo, I've been letting you know, man. I've been following you, man.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, man. This is my first time calling in.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, dude, you got a lot of things that we want to hear from you. What is the season has turned to poo-poo, and it's over finally. What are you thinking now as far as the future goes for the 49ers, as far as the new GM, which we're going to be supposedly getting soon, and what Jed may be saying tomorrow and all that stuff? What are you thinking?
Well, first off, say Happy New Year and everything to everybody.
Happy New Year.
And we still echoing a little bit here.
Yeah, I know. Tanjon, I don't know. Tanjon, as I say, if you can see me, Tanjon, you're the problem, okay? Try to just call the phone number, but don't go with any visuals.
That's what I did. I called the phone number, and then all of a sudden, it just pops up.
I don't know.
So I turn it.
Okay, because yeah. All right, Tim. I mean, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to mute you out here. Okay. Let me go back to and find out. 07. What is your name? 707.
I'm Wes, man.
Wes.
My name is Wes.
Is it Wes?
Yes.
Yeah, Wes. All right, Wes. Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm sorry about that, man. Go ahead, Wes. What else you got on your mind?
Oh man. I'm pleased to know that Trent Baalke gone. Oh yeah. I'm a true 49er fan, man. I've been 49er fan ever since Jerry Rice played on my home field in Mississippi, man.
Oh, yes, indeed. That's having roots with him.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, I like whoever drafted this man, that's who I was gonna be when I've been with him ever since then. But yeah, man, I think we should keep Cap, man. Root him on, and hopefully he can stay. Hope he don't decide to go nowhere, man. Because, like I said, man, he very familiar with the 49er franchise, so he can help us win game this year, man. I know we had a bad season, but hey, it's just an up and down situation with all of us. But we'll get through it, man, because we faithfuls, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I just depends on who the coach is coming in, I guess. And who knows with the 49ers, I think, what are the 49ers thinking toward Cap? There's such an organization, you don't know what they're thinking. Because they have the option to pick up pick up his option as well. Whether they do or not, I still wonder, will they leave it up to Cap, or what are they going to do? That's the thing on my mind.
I think it's going to be a 50-50 chance, man, with Cap and the owner and everything. So I think they're going to probably sit down and talk to him and see what his mindset is. I hope his mindset still want to play right there in the Bay Area. So I hope so, man, because, man, he ain't no bad quarterback. He just get time in the pocket. And like I said, when he scram outside that pocket, man, he dangerous, man. So, hey, I root for him. I'm a big Cap fan, and hopefully so we can keep him. And then, we ain't got to try to develop another quarterback and hope we can get better next year.
Yeah, that's a scary thing. And you know what? Even if they do develop a new quarterback, if that's the thinking, who's going to be the bridge between now and then? So, it's
man, I don't know, cause you got that quarterback coming out of Clemson, but I don't know, man. He kind of good himself, but
yeah.
I can't tell you, man.
Those are prospects.
We ain't got too many good quarterbacks out there.
Yeah, I know. Those are just prospects. Nobody knows what it's going to look like in the NFL. Everybody's screaming and yelling about Jared Goff too, and boy, he's a 2-year project minimum. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we get that defense back. People gotta understand, man. We lost a lot of key players in the beginning of our season, man, with defense. So, and man, we get that defense back like we used to have, that smash mouth. And like they said, Mike Singletary, that ain't a bad no thing to come back. Let him get that defense back right,
Yes.
And everything.
I wonder if he'd be
interested. I
interested.
like that idea, man.
I do too. I wish he would have came back in the first place. Right from the first time you look for a defensive coordinator, go get Mike. But
Right. Exactly. He all about that smash mouth. Mike like to
Old school.
Hey, ain't no arm tag on him. It grab and take him to the ground. You know that.
Yep. That's the kind of mentality you got to have out there running people. Because I don't know what O'Neal was doing. It ain't. Wow, that was terrible. So yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think O'Neal. I think he need to go ahead and do flag football or something. Help out in there somewhere.
Not enough experience. Too
Do
young.
play system.
Yeah, we don't get any more kids out there running the. I mean, I understand he worked for Rex Ryan, but he doesn't remind you of Rex Ryan. I mean, nothing about his team reminded you of Rex Ryan. So
No, not at all, man. It's like he's just getting used out there. He's just having us in the wrong place. Sometimes defense try to work it out, but he be having players lined up the wrong way, and the players that we got. I know sometimes our third screens out there and second screen, but hey, man, you're a professional football player. You got to play through that. I mean, you got to step up to the plate. You got to still play. You got to get the man in the right spot.
Damn right.
So hopefully, man, we have a big change around next year, man, with this situation on defense and get some key receivers, man. Yeah. Somebody that can get off that line of scrimmage real fast.
Yeah.
Man, I think we're gonna be all right. That's what we need.
Hit him in stride. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we need some threats out there, man.
Yeah.
We need some threats. Trust me. I like that catch Jeremy Curley caught today, man.
Was that insane?
Yes.
Curley's only like 5'9" or something like that. He went way up in the air. He tipped it and managed to come down with that. I said, look at that catch. Because, it was not a well-thrown ball, especially for Curley, but he still made it work. And I said, oh, man, I love it. So, yeah, Curley's coming back next year.
Man,
because Ellington is not going to stay healthy.
I want him to come back.
Yeah, because Ellington won't stay healthy. It'd be nice to have Ellington, because then you have the Amendola and like they do in New England. If you could get Ellington and Curley on the field at the same time, that could be interesting. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. Ellington won't stay healthy. So we'll see.
Know, right? I know.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
I know. God.
But Ronbo, man, I appreciate it, man. I've been listening to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every Monday morning. I tune in, man. I go on YouTube, look at you, man. See everybody talking this and that. I never had time to tune in. I be working and all that.
Thanks,
man. You're very great inspiration, man, to all of us out here, man. I appreciate it, man.
Well, thanks, Wes. And I'll tell you what, I want to wish you a happy New Year. And I'll tell you, why don't you come on back tomorrow? And I'm going to continue throughout the off season as well. So there's no point in you being a stranger either. Okay, like you calling in.
Oh man, I'm gonna most definitely be tuned in live up pretty much every time, man. I gotta say one more thing.
Go ahead.
I got a son out there playing in college ball and stuff, man. So hey,
what
be
school?
on the lookout.
What school?
Oh man, he in GMC right now, Georgia Military College. But he going to new college, man, starting next year, January. So hopefully, man, he be getting to another D1 college, man. Get out there.
All right.
Hey man, he was the number 2 receivers out there this year.
Whoa! All right, now that's serious. All right.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey Wes, what's his name?
Major. Look for him, man. Major Bellamy. Major Bellamy.
I'm gonna Google him up here in a minute, so I'll make a bookmark it so I can keep an eye on what happens next. All right.
Hey, please do. And I also, that's your number, man. I can send you some highlights of them, man. You can check them out, man.
Yes. All right, Wes.
Definitely. All right, Ronbo, man. Everybody have a blessed holiday, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning me in, man.
All right.
Hey, man. I'll be on the lookout.
All right, Wes. Looking forward. All right. Have a great day, Wes. All right.
Hey, y'all do the same, man. You too, Ronbo.
All right. Thank you. Is that Nick?
Yeah, Ronbo, what's up?
Nick, I sense a brogue that I don't hear every day. Nick, what are you calling him? Are you in Australia? It sounds more British, though.
No, I'm not Australian. I'm English.
Yes, I said that sounds more Brit. I was about to say.
Minutes past 2 a.m.
Well, Nick, what are you thinking, man?
I'm thinking, thank God for the end of this season. We tanked it. Get rid of Baalke, get rid of Chip, get rid of Mull. It's bad, man. What's going on?
It was worse than bad. Oh. I mean, it was like the worst that we've had. Yeah, Nick, that's the worst in what, 1, 2, 3. Nick, that hasn't happened, Jesus Christ, I think it's about 15 or 20 years.
You know, I've been faithful since '79, and I've seen Gerbach, I've seen Montana, I've seen Young, I've seen all the trash. And this year, man, I'm telling you, it's just gone.
Oh, that's putting it nicely. Well, Nick,
You know, I'm in England, and we get 9:25 p.m. games. Sometimes we get 6 o'clock games. I've done late nights. I remember when Alex Smith beat the Saints in the game when I woke up the whole house and stuff. But man, I'm telling you, this is bullshit. It's bullshit.
No doubt about it. Well, it's coming to an end. I mean, this chapter of bullshit anyway, Nick. I mean, I don't know. Next chapter maybe some more, but at least this one's over, like you mentioned earlier.
You know, I just hope, and you know, we win 5 games or 6 games next year. That's fine. I can handle that. It's rebuilding. But you know, this year I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's like 2:20 in the morning. I've stayed up. I've watched us lose to the Sea Chickens again. We should have won.
Oh, I know. I'm so
You
tired
know,
of that.
Kaepernick,
7 in a row.
Kaepernick, I'm done. Gabbert, goodbye. Ponder, see you later.
You're cleaning house here.
You know?
Yeah.
Can you feel my pain?
I absolutely, and I have for the last 3 months. And it's like it was futile, Nick. No matter what we did, we were not going to win. And that's the thing that bothers me the most. There was nothing we could possibly do to stop what happened this year. Every week we watched that very futile effort fail. That's the thing that sucks. So, yeah.
You know, I can't put into words. It's tough, you know. We see other teams doing well, and can you feel my pain from England, man? This is terrible.
I'm feeling like that made it really clear.
I can't express how glad I'm that this season is done. You know, Baalke's gone.
Yeah.
Chip maybe is gone. I don't know. But the team is a joke. Jed York, he sits there in his ivory tower and he doesn't see what the fuck is in front of him. And soon we're going to have tarps all along the top row of the Gene Stadium because no one's going to want to go.
That's true. Next year, all those luxury box suites and everything else he likes to sell, well, that's going to fall. Those are definitely not going to be selling at any, and especially those premium prices he asked for. It's not going to be happening next year. That's for damn sure. So he's having
You know what the good thing is, though? I don't know, 3,000, 4,000 miles away, and there's a time difference. And whilst that sucks, I'm glad I don't sit in that stadium and watch that bullshit because, you know, we get Game Pass over here and I'm a subscriber and they have breaks and you see the catch one where Montana rolls out, he's rolling and he hits it. Forget that. That's not happening anymore, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of legendary play. We're gonna have to wait. I don't know who it's gonna be, but yeah, you're right. Oh wow.
But let me tell you this, I'm still faithful. You cut me in half, I bleed red and gold. I will always bleed red and gold. I've got work in 2 days. I'm knackered. What else can I tell you? I love your show. I love you guys.
Thanks, Nick.
And one day, we will get the quest for 6, and it'll happen.
And arrive. Like that, Nick. Well, I tell you, hey Nick, listen, go ahead and get some
And
rest.
I'm on my knees and praying, my brothers. I'm on my knees and praying. Good night. God bless. Happy
night,
New
Nick.
Year from England. Take care, y'all.
That's so cool. Happy New Year, Nick. All righty. There it is. Nick displaying feelings that are running rampant right through the empire right now. As we go to area code is 650. Hello, 650.
Yeah, this is Tanjan.
Tanjan, this is good.
This is a new number.
Ah, good. There's no echo or anything. All right, Tanjan, let us hear from you, please.
This is a new number, actually. The other phone, I changed phones because I need that other phone for work. But so basically, real fast, I've been to the game. Me and my daughter. It was a very good game. The only thing I want to say is we have way too much Kaepernick supporters and wearing jerseys. People who were even serving hot dogs and stuff with the they was able to wear their 49ers shirts or their 49, whatever their fan base and stuff. So I say, we want him back. Leave him alone. Don't start, because every good quarterback that that's a very good quarterback sometimes have bad seasons. Sure. And it's not always the quarterback. Sometimes it's not even always the offensive line. I think the offensive line did the best that they could. I know Jeremy Curley, I was kind of mad that he fumbled that ball. He was being careless.
No. You got me. That was DeJuan Harris.
Harris, right? DeJuan Harris. He the one who fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
But this is what I wanted to say. I want to say, number one, Happy New Year's. I forgot to tell you guys Happy New Year's. And number two, I would love to have Mike Singletary back as defensive coordinator. I really do. So that's another thing. But this is what I want to say. And seeing this game, I noticed this is why they got their names, the She Chickens. Why they got their names, okay? Because it was 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7. Okay, now what if this backup quarterback of Russell Wilson only throws the first or fourth down, or can't go as far as where they have to kick a field goal, right?
Yeah. And
Kaepernick gets that ball back within under a minute in 46 seconds. Then we will win the game. But because they decided it's 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7, we just shake hands and just end the game. We don't want them coming back. It was the fear of the Niners coming back and winning this game. And that's what I want to say about that. And those two holding calls that we saw on against the Niners in the offensive part was bull crap. Okay, there was no holding on our end. It was two holding from the Seahawks. And we was like, oh, yes, they got the and the ladies in the back from the Seahawks fans was like, oh, no. And they're going to sit there and put it on the offensive line. And people started clapping like, yes. And I'm like, no.
Tanjo, were there a lot of Seahawks fans there?
It was 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
It was that
like
many.
Like you said, someone was like, it was that many. That's what I'm saying. It was 50-50 because it was noisy all during both of the offense and the defense. And it was quiet. Some was quiet. Like when it was Kaepernick and it was 3rd and 7 on Kaepernick ending, you see a whole bunch of Seahawks yelling, no. And we were like, and then when it came to Russell Wilson, you can hear my voice yelling, no. And some people were like, no, you have to be quiet for Russell. And I'm looking at them like, do you see this jersey? We don't be quiet for you.
Tanjo, before I can say goodbye to you, though, we got to go because I want to know, what is you like Mike Singletary as your defensive coach. Who do you got for general manager?
Well, anybody better than Trent Baalke. I'm also one who actually have a very a high passion, like a Jim Harbaugh attitude, but a Steve Murray should look or something like that. I don't know. You know, I'm also one who cares about what the fan base is, who cares about the fans. And this may sound out of content, but I think I want a general manager who listens to Bay Area rap music. Because a lot of the Bay Area rap music, when we start playing and winning games, our Bay Area rap stars like JT, San Quinn, them, they come out and they start repping the team and they start calling out Kaepernick and everybody else with that team. You know what I'm saying? And they talk, they give them, praises. So I think they should listen to that. That turns into jersey selling. And then he could see that like, hey, this is what the fans like, what the fans want.
There you go.
We need someone who cares about the fans.
All right, Tenjo, listen, I got to say goodbye, but listen, I tell you what, we're going to be back tomorrow after we find out what Jed's big announcements are. So if you want to come back tomorrow, I'm telling you, please come on back, will you?
Well, I am going to come back, but I'm going to tell you this before we go. I hope and I pray that they do not touch Colin Kaepernick. We need that quarterback.
Well,
I don't care what nobody say. He's the best we got right now. We better support him and appreciate him. Otherwise, we're going to get duds for years to come.
All right.
Y'all keep it up.
There you go. All right, Ted John. Hey, you have it. And Happy New Year, Ted John. All right. Have a great day. All right.
Okay, you too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
We go to 334. Hello, 334.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah. I'm the guy on Instagram throwing 7 Bama's at the UNC a couple of times.
Wait a minute, what is, did you say your name is, what? What was your name?
I'm a guy on Instagram that DM'd you a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. What name do you go by?
Jordan, number 7, and then Bama.
Oh, Jordan? All right. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, man?
Yeah. It's been a long season. That's where I want to start off.
Too long. Jordan, is that your noise, Jordan? Is it, what's going on there? Is that maybe that's your microphone? Jordan, clear your microphone. Make sure it's not bumping up against anything, will you please?
All right.
Remember your microphone. Everything that hits the microphone gets amplified. All right. That sounds a little better.
Is
Okay.
it better?
Yeah, that sounds like that's right. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, where do I begin? I'd like to talk about let's start off. I want to talk about the draft, to be honest. Like this draft, I watched a lot of college football. This draft is not the draft for a quarterback. Next season and 2 seasons from now, that's the time, because Mitch Trubisky, his last game, he turned the ball over 3 times.
Yeah, I know.
And then Deshaun Watson has 17 picks on the year.
Yeah, that's your guy. Yeah.
The only guys we got right now, I think Patrick Mahomes, I really like him. And this Tennessee's quarterback, Josh Dobbs, that's a great guy right there. He's kind of underrated.
All right.
But he had a bad first half of the season. I'm going to admit it. I watched it, and he was just playing bad. But towards the last few games, he just turned it on. He had no picks for the last few games of the season. And in the bowl game, he had 3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown.
Not bad, but you think that translates to the NFL? A lot of quarterbacks, and actually Deshaun, I understand, he lost a lot of his stuff. A lot of his guys left to the NFL last year, which is why he didn't look quite as good as he did last season. So, man, quarterbacks are a scary thing in the first round to pick up, I tell you.
Yeah. But like 2 years from now is like the big time one, because a lot of these freshman QBs, like the guy that comes on here who talks about Bama, Jalen Hurts, he'll be a junior 2 years from now. There's a lot of guys like Florida State's quarterback, he'll be available 2 years from now.
I know.
And like USC's quarterback, he'll be available. There's a lot, and for a lot of people who say get rid of Cap and all that, let's be real. I mean, he didn't play 6 games of the season, and he had 16 touchdowns and 4 interceptions and 2,000 yards. And yeah, I know he didn't put godly numbers like in 2013, but I mean, who are we gonna have to replace him if we're gonna let go of Cap?
That's a very scary thing. You know what? It's not guaranteed Cap is going to go. It depends on who the coach is coming in and the general manager. It's their decision to make, and that's where it gets a little fuzzy. Like you wonder who they hire and how's their mindset. That's the thing, you know. So that's what it comes down to.
And like I like Garoppolo, you know, but my only problem with him is I'm afraid he's a system guy. Because I mean, Bill Belichick with the Patriots, I mean, he had the 3rd stringer in there, and he looked like a Hall of Famer out there. And I was like, I mean, what if you put him in this mess, you know, with like only one good receiver and Jeremy Curley, you know? And
Well, so that's the
and,
49ers got to straighten out, though. They got to get some receivers next year, no matter who's going to be the quarterback. That's got to stop. You got to have some options to throw to, or you got no passing game. So yeah, that's
one thing. Oh, my bad. One thing I did see from like the North Carolina game was this guy from Stanford, Solomon Thomas. I never. Well, he played his. Oh God, he looked good. He played from the DN spot. He played at the nose tackle spot, and that was the key thing for me. I was like, yeah, we're missing the nose tackle, and if we could, I don't know, maybe because not much is known about him. So maybe if he could fall to the second round, and we hopefully get Myles Garrett in the first, and then we can get Solomon Thomas in the second.
Yeah.
There you go. You got one pass rusher and a nose tackle.
there you go. One of those one of those guys is flying under the radar, huh?
Yeah, he kind of in Alabama. They have a safety named Eddie Jackson, and he got injured. So a lot like mid-year. So a lot of so his draft stock kind of fell, but he had I think about 4 picks this year, and like most of them were returns for touchdowns. You know, and at Alabama with some returning, I'm having like 16 non-offensive touchdowns. Yeah.
Get a chance. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say, Jordan. The thing is, we're gonna be talking draft for God knows how many weeks later. So you come on back. I'll be getting back to that probably in another couple of weeks actually after the playoffs. Then we go hardcore on free agency and draft. So yeah, let me say happy New Year. And tomorrow, if you got time, after Jed York makes his big announcement, we'll be back on here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Jordan, for calling, man.
Ronbo.
Happy New Year, Jordan. Let me G Block. G Block.
What's popping? What's popping?
G Block, man. Nothing is right now, man. We turn the red and gold machine off.
Hey, it's really happening though.
Yeah. Well, now, wait a minute. What are you talking? What's really happening?
The Trent Baalke.
No, yeah, I know. Well, we knew that yesterday, right?
I know, yeah. It's really happening though. Like it's really happening.
G Block can't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was, because, what am I saying? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro. Like it's really happening, bro. Because at first when I seen it, because I seen your post on Instagram, and I started reading it, and I was like, oh, I think something happened, so I had to go look at some more stuff.
Yeah.
And then but yeah, it's crazy, bro. But hey, have they fired Chip Kelly?
I guess that's gonna wait until tomorrow. I mean, it hasn't been announced yet. Everybody's watching The Wire because they had a conversation last night that I understand it was not very pleasant. But they didn't make a final decision last night. Everybody thought it was gonna be we knew Trent Baalke was finished. He announced that today, but no word on Chip yet.
Hey, I told you, remember when you seen him on the side out there just chilling and smiling?
Yeah.
I told you things were getting real in the front office. I told you, bro.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they fired him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. I mean, it was coming, but it was kind of like
slow motion.
It was like, nah, they're not gonna fire him, you know.
Yeah.
And then, but like they really did, bro. Jed York really stepped it up, and you know, he did, I don't think he fired him though on you know like him like I don't think that it was his choice. I think that somebody told him like, hey, bro, you gotta fire him.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, you know what? In fact,
honestly,
G Block, I'm reading right now. Kelly he's been excused. Kelly's gone.
Oh, what?
Done.
Hey, that's good, bro. We need to get rid of it. Hey, worse season than Sula's season, bro. That's something good, bro. I mean, we got rid of both of them, bro. That's crazy. That's beautiful right there. Getting rid of Chip Kelly and Trent Baalke. What else can we ask for, bro? That's the beauty. That's how you know things are happening.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. Now, who do you want now? Who's coming in to coach? Who's going to be your general manager? You got any names? Anybody you want to see?
General manager.
Yeah, see, this is the thing.
I don't know. If we get Steve Young, let's get Steve Young. I mean, he knows himself, you know. Get him, and then get Gruden as our head coach, or bring back Harbaugh.
Now, Harbaugh's out of the question. I'm going to promise you Harbaugh is impossible. And first of all, he wouldn't leave Michigan this year anyway. If you're going to get Harbaugh, the only chance would be next year.
No, hold up. If Jed York or Eddie was to call him and tell him, hey, We fired Baalke. Come take head coach.
But G-Block,
you get to draft whoever you want. You get to give him the whole thing, just like Pete Carroll. He gets to draft whoever he wants.
Do everything he wants to do.
What he wants.
That might change his mind because he doesn't like Jed York either. So that's why I'm saying,
Yeah. Kaepernick ain't gonna mind staying no more. He's probably happy they fired Trent Baalke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem
is feels better,
Yeah, the problem is they fired Chip Kelly too, so that's not a good thing for Cap, because they were sort of connected.
Yeah,
they brought Kelly
Cap
in.
Could play with anybody.
Yeah,
Cap could play with anybody. Like I said, if we'll be some fools if we get rid of Kaepernick, there's no one that's gonna step up. There's no one that's gonna do better than him. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Garoppolo, come on, he's garbage, bro. He ain't gonna do nothing. There will be some idiots to go get him, like he's been. You know what I mean? Like he's a backup in New England. Why the hell would we want to get him? He's horrible.
Garoppolo.
No, we don't want him.
Don't worry about Garoppolo. He's not coming. The 49ers have to give up a first round and fourth round pick. Forget about it. It's not even going to possibly happen.
Yeah.
So although the next GM and the next coach, that's the thing. Who are they? What do they like to do? And that is what it's going to depend on Kaepernick's future with the 49ers. What kind of football do they like to play?
We're probably in for a surprise. I don't know. We might get something dumb, or they might surprise us with something good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because things are happening, but I think they're gonna waste some money out there. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna waste money.
Well, they got plenty of money.
The best people they can.
Yeah. 85 mil.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna make it happen. As long as we don't have Trent, because he didn't like getting no free agents. He didn't like wasting money. Like he's useless. Like I said, he expected we're gonna get rookies from the draft, and they're gonna be our starters. And
that's
horrible. Come on now, you can't have rookies come in and think you're gonna go a long ways. Come on now, dumb. And get rid of the veterans. Like it's all good. Yeah, he's horrible. He's trash. Worst GM ever. 49ers, no, they're gonna surprise us. I think so. I don't know, because I think Eddie pumped up Jed York, told him, hey, we're going to clean house, we're going to make it happen, 49ers style. And it's going down. I'm telling you, it's going down. Just don't get rid of Kaepernick. Please don't get rid of Kaepernick.
Yeah.
We get rid of Kaepernick, it's over, man. I don't care who you get, it's over.
We got to wait and see. Hey, G-Block, let me say Happy New Year, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow after we find out what Jed's going to say. This is Black Monday, okay?
Bro.
All right, G-Block.
Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year, bro. Bye-bye. All right, we got Power 49, Power 49er out of New Jersey.
Ronbo, what's happening, man?
Yeah, man, I was just sitting back here and contemplating what in the world they're going to do next, Power. Power, have you thought about what are they going to do? Is it going to be a good thing? God, this is the only thing that scares me.
I got no idea.
That's a worrisome subject, isn't it? Okay, we understand getting rid of Trent. Everybody's happy about that, but what now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess Gamble comes in, or maybe I don't know.
You know what?
Power, shocked me was just.
But you know what? That's you bring up something. I was wondering if they get rid of Chip, and it's official now. They just got rid of Adam Schefter has already reported it, and you already got rid of Baalke. You're not gonna. You kept him around there for what reason? Why'd you bring Gamble in to begin with? That's just the thing that confuses me, because they're talking all around him, but not really about him.
Exactly.
So it's strange.
You're right about it. Maybe they were covering this up, just in case this happened. We got this guy.
Yeah. Maybe, but
I think the shocker, I got to tell you, Ronbo, man. In the end, man, the shocker to me was Chip Kelly. Now.
Yeah.
Then the question. Because remember, we're gonna be paying 3 head coaches.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
Yeah. So what kind of quality what kind of coach we gonna be able to get, or what's the market? Are we gonna be able to pay in the market? Because we got 3 head coaches we paying.
And also, Eric, here's the thing: what if you're a coach, you're available, and the 49ers call you? You've seen what they just did the last 2 years. Wouldn't you be scared to come to San Francisco?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to figure out here. What?
Yeah.
Man, I got to get some promises or something. You guys got to sign something. and tell me I'm not going to get my
Exactly.
walking papers at the end of the season. Because, I mean, everybody's coming in and getting fired. Whoa.
Fired. I think the next coach, man, he's going to have to guarantee at least 2 years.
Yeah, that looks bad on your resume,
It's
man.
like, yeah, because it's like you got a guy coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a team that needs work, but you want to win now. So if it don't work out, then what you tell me? You want to fire me?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give a guy a chance to build the team.
And that's what I'm thinking, you know. Yeah, give him a minute. I mean, the bad thing, I think the pressure from the fans, I think Jed reacts to it kind of quickly. Trent's been, this has been going on with Trent for too long, but I don't know if Chip should admit it. I still think that might be wrong. I just,
Yeah.
And I wasn't a really big Chip Kelly fan, but
Yeah, I'm not a huge. But the thing is, I thought he might have had a little more opportunity to give him some weapons and a little more continuity time to build.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's let him draft, see what comes in.
Yeah.
How he works with new talent.
And if he screws up next year, goodbye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we're like, oh, who we gonna get? So if New York cut ties with Todd Bowles, then you go for him.
See, this is why I say coach is getting fired after 1 year. See, just watching what Todd Bowles did. See, I don't want Todd Bowles because of the record. See, this is human nature. I'd like to have Todd Bowles as my defensive coordinator, but I'm not sure if I want Todd to be the man. Because it looked like his players lost all respect for him this year. And I don't want to see that in San Francisco, so I'm a little worried about him too, as a head coach. As a defensive coordinator, please, Todd, please come over. But head coach, I don't know. God.
He said, well, then I heard they were talking about the guy from the Patriots. I forgot his name.
Oh, Josh McDaniel.
Yeah, McDaniel.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing. That'll be like first year, right?
Yeah, first
year head coach.
Yeah. And that's scary too. There's so many things you need to learn as a first year head coach. DC is one thing. But Adam Gase is doing okay in Miami. I mean, for his first year. And we could have had Adam Gase if Fangio would have been in the mix. So
it was that power struggle, man. It's just that.
Yeah.
It was that. That's why they didn't get him, that power thing.
Yeah,
the funny thing about that, when they were looking at Gates, and they were saying that if I remember, they were saying that the reason that Gates didn't want to come was because they told him that he had to keep Tom Sula.
I know. See, that's
the offensive line coach.
That's pretty hysterical
Yeah,
stuff.
what up, man?
I tell
Picking
you.
his personnel for him.
So I don't know what's going to happen next. It's
then
a very.
they turn around and make Tom Sula the head coach and then fire him.
But that was Plan B. They didn't really want to do that. That was Plan B, just like Jim O'Neill was Plan B. But no matter what, at the end of the day, the head coach is the fall guy. He's the guy who's going to be punished. So I always feel bad for that.
Exactly.
Pop, what else you want to add? Because we're a way to wrap it up here. What else you want to add before we say goodbye?
Man, look, today, man, I got upset because I really wanted to beat those Seahawks, and they beat the Seahawks, and they came in and let the rookie do it to them.
I know.
The rookie came in, defense gave up. What happened?
That's what they always did all year long.
I'm thinking, hold on, wait a minute. This the backup QB. We could stop him.
Yeah. Eric, I tell you what.
But it didn't happen.
I mean, Paul. Let me see you tomorrow, because I'm going to come back tomorrow after we get through with Jed York, and let's continue, okay? Because we're running over time now.
Okay.
All right, and thanks for calling, Paul.
All right, well,
have a great night.
All right, no problem. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Guys, all you guys, be blessed.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, Power.
All right.
Eric.
Yo, Ronbo.
Yo. So, what do you?
Oh man, I wished upon a star and it all came true.
That was you doing that, huh? It worked.
Yeah, man. So the new head coach, I have one guy in my mind, man. I think it's time we bring him back. Vic Fangio.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Just give him a chance. Let him build that defense back.
But don't you think guys like Fangio, the bridges have been burned? Don't you think they have some bitterness toward Jed York? I can't imagine him. I guess it's possible. It's all business, so maybe. I don't know. Good idea.
You know, like he said he wanted to be the head coach, you know. He said, I want to be the head coach of the Niners when Harbaugh got fired.
Yeah, I know. He should have
want to be a head coach.
Yeah. I remember that. And that must have pissed Trent Baalke off, so he just said, no way. Because I know you're going to come in here and be a little too powerful.
Yeah, and we also need a head coach and GM that are not afraid to take risks, throw down the field and hope for a deep ball, and hopefully they catch it, or you know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of deep passes on our team, man. I've seen like 6, 7 all year.
Yeah, you need the wide receivers for that, and Torrey Smith wasn't it. Well, Torrey Smith is that, but the whole offensive scheme would have to be reworked, and this is the thing that bothers me the most. Next year, they're coming in and starting all over again with a new offensive system, and we got to sit there and watch it grow. And watch it fail as it grows. Damn it.
It's going to take a couple years. To be honest, it's going to be a couple years.
But can we be at least competitive? I don't want to go 2-14. Can we please win 6, 7, or 8 games? Oh.
Yeah. Back in the old days, back to 7-9, 8-8.
Yeah.
You know. And I feel like we need a true quarterback as well. I mean, I love Kaepernick, but he's not a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to feel that way too. So I don't know. As I say, it has a lot to do with the GM and the coach involved, and if they could work with Cap and do, because he has a special skill set. He's not a pocket passer, so if you're looking for that, that's not Cap. If you're looking for a guy that's extremely accurate, that's not Cap. So it depends. But if you like a quarterback that can actually create and do things and improvise, maybe that is Cap, or you got a one read type of thing, that is Cap. He's got his gifts, but you just don't know what the new guy wants. So that's the way that works.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait and see on that.
I would love to see us have like a Ben Roethlisberger or Andy Dalton back there, a guy that could throw the ball, and when he has to run a little bit, maybe he can get the first down, and that's it.
And both of those guys got pinpoint accuracy. I mean, Roethlisberger's a freak, man. I mean, that dude can hit a guy 60 yards down the field in stride, and that is an amazing talent.
Oh, yeah, just like he did with Holmes in the Super Bowl with that freaking crazy-ass pass to win them the Super Bowl against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
That accuracy is insane.
Yeah, him and Carson Palmer, Roethlisberger, Tom Terrific. I guess there's a couple of more. Dalton, Dalton's good at that, yeah. That's a select elite group, though. So, I don't know. And, so I hate to say it, but Russell Wilson, damn him. Russell Wilson can actually do that as well. I've seen him hit those guys.
Yeah, he just needs time.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett could be down the field 50 yards, and Wilson hits him with a basket-like shot right into his arms. Whoa.
And I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
It's just dumb.
I hate it, but I don't know how he does that shit.
I know, and I would also like a freaking coach that knows how to freaking teach people how to tackle. That's 100% what we need.
You and me both,
If we had someone that could teach them how to tackle, I think we'll be okay. We could stop them.
The worst thing all season long was watching that. I agree. Oh, well.
I feel like we led the league in missed tackles, to be honest. I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know if there's a stat for that or not, but we'll be up there.
Yeah, we would be. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We ran way over time. I'm going to tell you. What is your name again? You're Eric. Yeah, Eric. Eric. I'm going to be back tomorrow, Eric. We're going to find out what Jed has to say, and we're going to be right back. So hopefully you can join us tomorrow, man. This is going to be a blockbuster meeting. This is the first time that you're waiting for Jed. You can't wait to see what he says. Last year, I could care less.
Wait to find out what he's going to say.
That's going to be something, isn't it?
What are his excuses going to be?
Terrible. We have to listen to excuses from this guy every year.
Have so many excuses, and we're just very stupid.
Yeah.
We can't do anything.
All right, Eric. Let me see you tomorrow if you get time, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
All right, bro.
Have a good New Year and everything.
Thanks, Eric. Happy New Year, buddy.
Bye.
Let me go to Texas. Your area code is 915, Texas.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Oh, I know this voice. Who is that? Is that
Hey, it's me, Roberto.
Roberto? Yeah, Roberto.
Yeah, it's me, man.
Yeah, I know you, bro. I know your voice.
Yeah, man. I told you that I was gonna call you.
Hey, I'm delighted, Roberto. What are you thinking here today?
Oh, man. I found out that Trent and Chip got fired.
Yep, they are dead meat. They're on their way to the unemployment line.
Yeah, man, they got fired
Yes.
today, so that's good news.
Yeah, it is. But Roberto, are you worried about the new news? Are you worried about who's coming in next?
Oh yeah, man. I'm like you know, like nervous to see who's gonna beat the new GM and the coach.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, man. Like I'm nervous that I don't know who's gonna be the coach or the new GM.
It's a scary thing. But
yeah, man. Yeah.
At least he must have a plan B, though. Jed must have a plan. He can't just fire people without a plan, so he must have a plan. He didn't have a plan last year, though, so I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, man, and I don't know what he's gonna say tomorrow on the press conference.
Yes.
So let's see what he's gonna say, and let's see what he's gonna do next.
There you go. And with that, Roberto, come on back, Roberto. We're gonna do this again tomorrow after he has his press conference or his media conference, and then we'll have.
Man, the Raiders lost.
Oh yeah, well the Raiders, they're supposed to lose.
Yeah, but the Broncos.
They were killed, I heard.
Yeah, the motherfucking Raiders, they suck shit like a motherfucking shit. Fucking Raiders and the other quarterback got fucking hurt too.
Yeah.
Like his neck or something.
Yeah, I heard about it. His hand. So Crabtree will be quarterback next.
And they ain't going to the Super Bowl, or they're gonna lose in the playoffs.
Don't you love it, Roberto? I gotta go.
Stupid Raiders are done.
Roberto, I gotta go. Listen, Roberto, I hope you call me tomorrow, Roberto. We're gonna be back live again, okay?
On YouTube.
Yeah, right here. We're gonna wait until after Jed York has to say what he has to say, and then we're gonna come right back on live to let everybody get into the reactions, okay?
Okay, man. I'm sorry that I got late.
No, that's okay. Come on back tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, man. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, Roberto.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right,
Okay,
Brandon.
Bye. Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye-bye, Roberto. All right, Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Breaking news. ISIS has claimed responsibility known as the horror. The horror known as the 49ers.
I knew they were behind it. I had a feeling. God.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Hey,
2 years. 2 years. God.
Man, I heard you earlier today talking about the Cleveland Browns of the West Coast.
Yeah.
It's 4 coaches in 4 years.
See, we're catching up.
Talk about instability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, but it's not all bad. If you look at the team right now, I mean, yeah, we played awful this year, but the players did show some. I don't know. They showed stuff. I don't know how to say it, but they didn't look all bad this season. They did, have some leads, but they just blew it.
Just couldn't hold them.
I think our team is going to be actually not valuable. Is going to look attractive to coaches around the league.
No. Why would you think that though?
All right, so we got $100 million in cap space.
If only if Cap leaves.
Yeah, I think we have to let him go because new GM, new coach coming in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they would want to go their own way.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
too. So we got $100 million in cap space.
Okay.
Young talent. I mean, this is a really young team. You get to you just gotta coach them right.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons I think Chip Kelly was fired was just, I don't know, the players didn't seem to play for him. I don't know.
Okay. But I thought they were working pretty hard today. They just couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
Mistakes.
That's been the story for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I know, huh? Mistakes. And mistakes last year, too. Always that key fumble at exactly the wrong time. Oh, my God.
Yep. I don't know whether we're going to get a GM first or a head coach first, because I think that matters.
No, it's got to be a GM first.
GM first?
Yeah, it's got to be a GM. It has, exactly. Yeah, it's got to be a GM first. He's the guy who's going to hire the coach.
Yeah. Well, maybe I don't see how we can go down from here. So I think next season we'll be up and up. Yep. All right.
2-14. You can't go any further down. You can go to Cleveland and get that 0-16. No, Cleveland won a game. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Cleveland dangled that first overall with us today, but took it away.
No.
But this isn't a draft where you could see like a number 1 overall draft pick.
Yeah.
Well, to next year.
Yeah, till next year.
They fire the coach again.
Yeah, I know, huh? God, that better not be happening.
Yep.
You got to give a coach 2 years. That should be the minimum from now on. All right. Let me, let's get into that tomorrow. I'm going to say, Brandon, let's come on back tomorrow, Brandon. We're going to come in after our fearless leader comes in and makes his big speech, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thanks, Brandon.
All right,
Talk to you tomorrow, buddy. All right. I mean, let me. Who's that next here? We got. Are we done?
Hello.
Oh yeah. Okay, there you are. Who is it? Hey, you sound awfully familiar.
What's up?
Yeah, who is this?
That's Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan. I said that voice sounds awfully familiar. Oh, hey, Nolan.
Yeah. What's up? So I'm pretty sure Chip Kelly's gone.
Yeah, no, he is, Nolan. It's official.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a notification on my phone.
Yeah.
And I was pretty happy.
Yeah. Nolan, wait, you're pretty happy that Chip's gone too? Because I know everybody's happy about Trent, but there's mixed feelings about Chip Kelly. I mean, Trent's everybody's happy with you.
I mean, the players seem to like him, but I don't know.
You didn't like him though, right?
I was mixed about him because of the style of offense he ran, and the defense was out there so much.
True. Especially today.
I mean, I want Josh McDaniels wouldn't be terrible as a coach if we could get him.
It's possible. I would. Yeah. I just can't imagine him leaving Belichick, but it's possible.
He did it before when he coached the Broncos, and it didn't really go well, I think.
That's right. He has left once. That's right. And you're right. Hey, but you know what's good about that, Nolan? That means he has at least one. I forgot about that. He does have some experience as a head coach. Maybe he learned from that.
I think they started off 6-0.
Yeah. Maybe he learned from that, and also enough from Belichick to come on and maybe. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see on that.
That's pretty much all I got to say.
Well, no, that's cool, Nolan. I appreciate you calling, buddy. So and tomorrow we'll be back to see after Jed York makes his speech. We'll be back tomorrow. So, all right, Nolan. Tell you what, buddy. Always love to hear from you. Well, we'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
All right, Nolan. Bye. And Happy New Year. I tell you what. Whoa. So as I say, we'll be back tomorrow because after Fearless Leader, Mr. Jed York makes a speech. We'll be over shortly after. I'll leave a note about that a little later on, okay? Because, well, I know there's going to be a lot to say. I mean, you may have a little trouble getting in because I'm probably going to get mad or I'm going to have a lot to say about it, but I'll let you have some phone time. In the meantime, fam, it's over. 16 in the books. We are done, and let's go to 2017. And please, no more give me 9 wins next year, please. I forgot. Russell Wilson said God is a Seahawks fan. Bam. See you tomorrow. Niners!